car racing fans, you join us here at Croft Circuit for rounds 3 and 4 of the Armed Forces Race Challenge. It feels like it has been a hot minute since we've been racing, with the last, of course, rounds 1 and 2 at Silverstone, but we're here, Croft Circuit, taking the fight, of course, to the Royal Navy and the Royal Air Force. The guys are already getting prepared, ready to race, getting the cars good to go, if you will. 2 races today. We've got a whole fleet, almost the entire fleet from our drivers with their cars today, so we'll have a good look around at those. Plenty of in-car footage, plenty of track battles, and I think a few maybe crashes, who knows? But yes, rounds 3 and 4, Croft Circuit, the Armed Forces Race Challenge. Let's get to it. So, as we've said, we've got, I think, something like 12 cars here today for the Armed Forces Race Challenge, rounds 3. So I think realistically, it's time to just take you around all the cars. There's some that you may have seen before, others fan favourites, some new to today, and of course, there is one car here, the former championship holding car that we thought was retired, but no, he's here with it. So Doug Inglis's MX-5. So let's have a little quick walk around all the cars and go from there. Right, first things first, of course, it's a car we all know and love, the Rosie and Java BMW 116 racing this weekend, and of course a separate video coming over the weekend as well as these guys race. Moving on, we've got the Royal Engineers in their car over there. We've got a few BMW compacts. We've got the BMW compact here with Mr. Davidson and Mr. Hills. So that car's are looking good. Of course, our fan favourite, the 350 Rivet. Please excuse me, the cars are so loud here today. We've got Alex Rivet's 350 Surge. We've got Blair Thompson's E50. You know that's a favourite of mine as well. There it is though. The championship winning, the Armed Forces Race Challenge championship winning car right there. Let's have a little quick walk around Dougie's car. It is a fan favourite. We all love to see it. Let's look at that. Absolutely brilliant. Of course, we've got the Clio, new for this season, doing well already. Again, great looking car. It's really nice. Oh, look at that inside there. Beautiful. And we've got the classic, the 306 GTI from JC. Again, another fan favourite, a classic that's always here, photographs well and is driving beautifully. And of course there's young Scotty Townsend with his Fiesta ST 150. Again, another great car, another fan favourite. And of course, oh look at him displaying his reef already. There it is. Again, it's a personal favourite of mine, I can't help it, I'm absolutely fanboy over this car all the time. Yes, absolutely. So as you can see, loads of cars this weekend. The Armed Forces Race Challenge, rounds 3 and 4. I think they said it was the largest amount of cars on the grid for the weekend. Something like 34 cars out there today, so absolutely brilliant stuff. Yes, beautiful. I love a race weekend. Right, so what happened last time. A bit of explanation, I messed up with the mic. We were going to have an interview with Ted, the team principal, Ted Danston, not Dan Tedston. I got it wrong. It is old Big Dan. The team. I know. So we're going to have a little quick catch up with Big Ted. Hey, here he is. Ted, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. It's a bloody hot day, but
It is a hot day. It's a hot day. It's loud. Cars are going round. We missed out on an interview at round 1. My fault, 100%. So how are you? How is the team? Obviously we had a few mess ups with the F430, but otherwise a good start to the season so far.
yeah, absolutely. Silverstone went off with a bang. Well, no actual bangs, but you know,
Yeah.
good racing throughout.
Course.
Some really solid results. And now we're here, Croft. The north is actually sunny. Who would have ever thought that?
It's literally hotter than the sun right now, but
Yeah.
it's making some great racing.
Yeah, absolutely. We've had a couple of issues with a few cars. The heat sort of has caused that, but generally all the cars are absolutely smashing it. All the army cars are at the front of the grid in terms of speed, because we generally are the fastest
Wow.
cars of the tri-service community.
Just it has been that way so far, hasn't it?
And,
Well,
yeah.
I will say that before, like, you know, God knows we were selling the fastest cars. It's quite interesting about mistakes and stuff like that. But the guy who just gave me some grief about one job, literally all he had to do was not go into the back of someone, and did. The sabotage on Matty's car.
Yeah, so basically Chalky White, ex-army, current veteran, is obviously trying to spoil our endeavours at the front.
This guy here.
And this guy,
This guy here.
he's just a menace to the army
Well,
community.
I mean, look at him. Just making out like he's making friends. He's over there, just making out like he's making friends and stuff, like nothing's happened, but no.
like butter wouldn't melt.
Yeah, but like you say, mate, it's all going well so far.
Yeah, fantastic. We've still got one more race to go in two odd hours.
Yeah.
Hopefully it cools down a bit, but
Fingers crossed.
generally the cars are in a good shape, and we should have a really good evening.
A full fleet almost as well.
Yeah, 12 cars out today. A record since COVID, and we've actually got one or two potentials that are still coming through. So one day, maybe, hopefully in the very near future, we'll have 14 to 15 cars out there. World records all round.
I mean,
We're in a good place.
some would say best team principal ever, but whatever.
We're growing, and it's showing.
growing.
We're growing, and it's showing.
This team principal, my goodness, don't worry about the details. Okay, so before we close up today, there's been loads to talk about. There's been collisions, there's been points, there's been penalties. However, there's been some big smiles as well with a bit of for another race. So we're going to catch up with Paul Chapman, who's had his second race now, and I think there's a bit of a smile on his face because I think he started at the back of the grid and has found his way up the ranks, if you will. So let's find him. Here he is. Here he is. All smiles, all happy, sorting his race. Sweaty, hot. Talk us through race round 4, I suppose, for the Armed Forces Race Challenge.
Yeah. So my first time ever at Croft. Obviously as the second driver, because Ben did the first race, started at the back of the grid, so it avoids the chaos of the first corner, and had a really good race. Enjoyed it. Overtook a few people. I don't know where I finished. I think consistently did some good laps. I'm still off the pace in terms of. Hold on.
Where are we?
Ben saying I'm third.
It's paying third. It's saying
Really?
third.
Oh, well, fucking hell. There we go. I said third. That's awesome. Yeah. So the car is fun. It's predictable.
Well, last time at Silverstone, remember there was a few French gremlins
so,
in the car.
I mean, so we've done another starter motor. It's clearly a consumable in Clio Racing that was done yesterday at testing. But no, the car has done really well. It'll get a well-earned service sometime between now and Snetterton. And then, yeah, look forward to another circuit that I've never been to.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed the race.
Thank you very much.
I think there's a big happy man over there as well from his race earlier on. Great to chat to you both, and we'll see you on the next
Thanks very much.
Well, Army Sports Car Racing fans, that concludes rounds 3 and 4. There's a lot of smiles here in our our paddock area. Of course, we've got. It's great to see Dougie's car. I think he had some great results, and of course, it's great to see Chalky doing so well. I think he's been racing for 7 years, and he's finally got that reef on his car. He's over the moon, he's happy, there's smiles and handshakes all round. Overall, I think we had something like anywhere between 10 to 12 cars for the Army Sports Car Racing team here at Crofts, which is one of the biggest turnouts we've had in quite some time, which is just amazing. So yes, there's some really great stuff today, some really great racing from the guys, which is what it's all about. You know, this is what it's all about. As always, we want to thank all the marshals that make these events happen, and all the support staff as well. And of course, all of our drivers here, all of the support crew within the team. Just, yeah, this is racing, this is what it's all about, this is belonging, if you will. Oh, I shouldn't do it, but I did. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I've been Staff Sergeant Dan Morton. This has been the Army Sports Car Racing team, and we will see you on the next one. Bye bye.